The next game I'm going to do a video of is Space Hawks for the Amstrad CPC. And here we have the inlay. Space Hawks is an Amsoft game, meaning that it's a very early release for the Amstrad. We did get a lot of Amsoft games with our Amstrad, but this is not one of them. This is one that we bought later on, probably very cheaply as well. Although it was a machine that was completely open for people to make software for, I think early games were given to Amstrad, and so they just ended up making a publishing label. And so let's load this up and play a little bit of Space Hawks. Later on, tape games became quite painful to load up, especially those single load 128K games. But early Amstrad games were not all that painful. This game only takes 2 minutes to load up, but you can sort of see by its simplicity that it's probably not filling up all of the memory anyway. That's a rather nice colourful high score table. That sounds familiar, if a little bit squiffy. So here we go, shall we play some Space Hawks? You might even have guessed what type of game this is before I start playing it. Yes, it's a Galaxian clone. And to be fair, for a very early Amstrad game, this is not that bad. It starts off with a rather sluggish frame rate, actually. Wow, that was a quick game over. Alright, let's try that again. So when it starts off, it does start off with a pretty sluggish frame rate. And I don't know if that's because of all of the sprites on screen at once. You get a single enemy type. I do like that it's quite challenging though. And the fact that the game speeds up as you destroy the enemies kind of serves to increase the challenge just a little bit. So you can see here it's a lot slower. When you first start off on a wave, it is a lot slower. But it's nice, there's a lot of action on screen. Yeah, you get different graphics for each wave, but you only get a single enemy per wave. Is that game over? That's game over, okay. that really is all there is to see of that game. So I think I'll end the video there. It is a pretty short video, but it's a pretty small game and there's not all that much to see. So there you go. That's Space Hawks for the Amstrad CPC. It's not the most polished game on the Amstrad, and it's not the most polished game on 8-bit machines, but it actually turned out alright. So there you go. Thank you for watching.